So it's another fine day today. This garden, this part of the garden is looking much tidier than it was, isn't it? What I did yesterday was, you see here where it's wet, I thought the grass all over is looking so bad, and I thought, well, is it just shortage of water? So I put the sprinkler on for an hour. So there's a patch there that's wet and lots that isn't, and I'll be able to see the difference. The main lawn I've cut this morning in preparation for trying the same trick with the water. So I'm going to spray it, and we'll see if the grass grows. When I was cutting it, quite honestly, there was not much in the bin. So since the last time I cut it, it's hardly grown at all. The only thing that seemed to have grown are weeds in the grass. The other thing I've done this morning is, as you can see, I put together the second modular compost bin. And as I discovered the first time round, it may look massive, but at the end of the day you don't get very much in it. Not compared with all the chips and when the grass gets going, the grass cuttings, compared with that. You know, it'll fill up pretty soon. So there it is. I've left the front off so that it's easier to fill up, and I'll sort of gradually build the planks up as I fill it up. It's easier that way. And no sign of life in my pollarded limes. It might take a year. Look at this tree here, got lovely big buds on it. The cherry tree there is blossoming. The blossom there in that tree was so brilliant last week, but it's finished. And Roy does worry about this tree. He worries about lots of things. He tells me it's dead, but I can see things coming out. For example, up here, what's that, buds? So, yes, we'll see. Fish goujons with potato wedges done in my air fryer. For the goujon, flour, breadcrumbs and beaten egg. Let's see what it comes out like. Mr. Pheasant. What a beautiful head he's got, hasn't he? And Mrs. Pheasant, this time only one of them. I wonder where his other two wives are. Side of the garden, and I shall go the other side of the garden. On the other side of the garden, building up the compost. I think I'm probably going to be able to put in another plank on the right hand side there. Oh, does look nice, doesn't it? It's not warm though, Tanya. It's really not warm. Look at the blossom on that tree, fabulous. And listen to the birdies. This is where we burnt the brambles. So it's another fine day. And I'm going to build another composter, a double composter, extensible, just like the one over there. It looks massive, it looks as if it's got plenty of space, but what I've discovered is for the amount of stuff that I generate, and particularly from the trees, it's going to be pretty soon full. Roy is cutting the brambles and creepers to ensure that we're isolating a certain area, which is then going to be turned into a bonfire. Say hello, Roy.
Salutations.
Wave your arm. I don't know whether yes, exactly. How about this for a bonfire then, eh? Not bad. If you think about it, this is 5 or 6 hours work preparing that pile, and it all goes up in a few seconds. And you see it is very dry now. It's about to fall, isn't it? Wow, that poor tree. Air fryer heating up. Cut the onion. Put it with my potatoes. They've been sitting there for an hour, soaking in oil and thingy. Pepper, paprika, salt, olive oil. Shake it up about, and in a couple of minutes it's going in. Quite a big one, as you see. The reason why it's got those funny holes in it is I was pushing my finger into it to see if there were any hard still frozen parts. As far as I can make out, that it's not frozen, so I think it's good to go. Medium rare, brownish round the outside and pink in the middle. Isn't that medium rare?